Yo, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. What is going on? How's everybody doing? Let's get into the day, shall we? All right. Actually, forgot to bring up the Jasmy chart, so just give me a second on that while you guys get into the chat a little bit. Just bear with me for a moment. So, good morning, everybody. What's going on, guys? Let's hop on into the. Oh, Binance chart's not popping up for some reason. Oh, there we go. We got it. We got it. It was zoomed way the hell out for some reason. What the? Mm-hmm. There we go. All right. Pretty good day today, hey guys? Pretty good day. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Boom. Jasmy's looking decent on the daily here, guys. Nice green candle going on. 3 cents one. Yeah, back over that 3 cent level, guys. Looking juicy, looking good. Still in our bullish structure. Keep in mind, though, guys, we could still break down to that 2 cent 7.5 level. We could, and we'd still be inside of our bullish structure here. So we'll stay on top of it. All right, let's see what's going on here. Beebs, what's up, buddy? Greetings, future crypto millionaires. Kevin, what's up, man? What's up, Rob? Hey, crypto fam. Our time is coming. Stay patient. Absolutely, man. And there's me, of course, guys. Smash the likes and sub to help the channel grow. William, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Christopher, late last night, picked up some helium at 2012 before its most recent bump. I think it's going through a reversal towards bullish. Yeah, helium's having itself a good day today. Eh? It's up 20%. It's up 20%, man. And on top of that, a Tor is up 42%, guys, on the day. Crazy. What a good pickup that was. From 72 cents to $1.52 just today. That's a pretty good jump, man. Pretty good jump. Morning, Rob. Thanks for everything. Still holding my bags of Jasmy and XCN as well. Nice, Christopher. Nice, brother. Good to see it, man. Nam Lee, what's up, man? Good to see you. Still DCA slowly every day. Absolutely, man. Little by little, drop in a bucket, right? Boomer, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Juicy Jasmy. What's up? Glad I could get into this live. You're always dropping the best. Thank you so much, Jesse and James. Thank you so much, man. Beebs, Caspa's moving along nicely. Yeah, Caspa had itself a nice little run like last night and today, eh? It's up another 8.8% today. It keeps banging its head on resistance there at that 18 cents 2 or something like that. It keeps banging its head. Very, very bullish, man. It's only a matter of time before Caspa breaks out of there. Ooh, my tea is hot. Got to have my caffeine, guys. Got to have my green tea. You know what? Let's have a look. I'm going to pull up the Caspa chart. Let's have a look at it. We haven't looked at the Caspa chart in a while. So let's do it. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Caspa. Single. Here we go. All right. look at Caspa. What are we on? We're on the 30-minute. No, we need to go to the daily. There we go. Yeah, we've broken out nicely out of there since we charted it last. Nice little break out of there. Recovering now. This was from the outflows and the German government selling off BTC kind of pulled us back down, but now we're bouncing back up. Very nice, but my concern is this. Obviously, we have a nice resistance level right around here, right around that 17, 18.2, right? This is where we keep banging our heads, really. Right around 18.2. Right there. You can see it goes all the way back here. If we can get up above that resistance level, that would be fantastic, right? A break above, to me, probably signals around that 25 cent. We'll probably run up to about 25 cents. And then probably consolidate again. But it's not a huge move, but it's big enough, right? I'll take that. I will take that. So that's kind of what we're dealing with right now on Caspa. The thing is, you know, we could have a double top situation going on as well, so we'll have to stay on top of it. But liquidity, good morning. What's up, man? Zach, good evening, bro. What's up, man? Got the night off. Can't miss the live streams. Nice. I dig it, brother. Portfolio been down quite a bit, but I know we'll be up very shortly, especially in July when the parabolic moves. Oh yeah, it shouldn't even matter. It shouldn't even matter right now if your portfolio is down a little bit. If you're not buying right now and you're not selling right now, then it doesn't matter what the price is right now, right? That's my motto. Leroy, Caspa and Jasmy are going to pump this year. 100%, man. Gary, hey Rob, saw on Twitter, ex-Bank of America now accepts cryptocurrency. Yeah, that was, I'm pretty sure that's Crypto Hulk that's spreading that around. I need confirmation that it's true because at the end of the day, Crypto Hulk says a lot of stuff that's not true. So, so I would look for confirmation from Bank of America, to be honest with you, because yeah, Crypto Hulk likes to make a lot of stuff up. So. Jasmy's been a force to be reckoned with. Even on bad days, it's still up. And even when it dumps, it comes right back. Yes, exactly. It is held strong against the whole market for a long time now. Have you seen the companies that are backing XCN? If not, you need to. A little more detail, my friend. A little more detail. I had Rue Black on the channel there a little while ago, and we talked about connections between Swift and XCN and a lot of the people backing it over there. So if that's what you're referring to. Rob, Mara announced they are mining Caspa. They did. Where was this announced? On X? Potential dump today. May just move sideways for a good month or so. Good DCA. Yeah, we have to remember that the U.S. government just moved a bunch of Bitcoin too, didn't they? Like late last night, they moved over to Coinbase. So we could see them sell off some Bitcoin today, right? My crazy cat life. Yeehaw. Diamond Balls. What's up, man? How's it going, Chief? Thoughts on GME on ETH? Is that meme coin? Is that meme coin? I think I held some of that for a little while during the GME. Yeah, I held some of that when the cat dude was doing his live stream, but it didn't pump. So is it on ETH? GME on ETH. I found it on Solana. Oh, here we go. Is this the one you're talking about? This one here? It's up 11.65% today. Well, it's a straight shot up, eh? Straight this morning. I don't know. I think that these GME products still running. It's up 21.46% now. Well, I don't know. I think the GME coins are kind of they're not dead, but I mean, I think the hype is kind of dying down around him, around the cat dude there. So I don't know, man. I've doubled my Jasmy during this pullback. Nice, congratulations, man. That's epic. That is epic. I love to hear that. People taking advantage of these dips, guys. That's what they're for. That's what they're for. Like it's staggering to me when I see people complaining to me. I get private messages from people all the time, and they're complaining like, "Oh, is this ever gonna pump and stuff like that?" I'm like, man, like the more you take advantage right now of what's going on with these dips and stuff like that, these pullbacks, the better you're gonna be, the more happy you're gonna be in the parabolic part of the bull run. So I don't understand. These are the times that wealth is made. So I don't understand when people start whining and complaining because it's not pumping when they want it to and stuff like that. I'm just like, man, like, are you tripping? Are you crazy? Like these opportunities are not going to be around forever, and you're squandering them, you know, crying online, right? I sure as hell am not squandering them. Big Watch Dude, what's up, man? I see the move to 5 cents with this current pattern. Nice. Thinking of moving after this bull run, like you mentioned before, to Rob, depending on the price targets and hit and everything. Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't live in a country that that's very friendly towards taxes when it comes to capital gains. So why do I want to give that money away, right? I'd rather just move somewhere else, to be honest with you. Nacho, what's up, buddy? Hey, Rob and Jasmy family. We're going to Mars, baby. Absolutely, man. There's a couple of articles about it. There is. Well, you know what? Let's look. Let's look at Caspa. See if there's any articles over on CoinMarketCap. What do we got? Oh, yeah. Marathon Digital enters altcoin mining. Yeah. I'll have to do some reading, brother. I'll have to do some reading on it today. See, this, guys, this has really started to turn me away from BlockDAG, right? I started doing some research on it. I started doing some videos on it while I was doing the research phase. And I got to do an updated video because I'm starting to see a lot of red flags that my instincts are telling me to stay away from the project, right? You can't go to any crypto on CoinMarketCap right now without seeing a BlockDAG article and they just tag that crypto in it, right? You can't even go on Facebook without seeing BlockDAG ads everywhere you look, right? And I talked to Jesse about this in the live stream. I'm doing videos on BlockDAG, and the comment section is like bots talking about how great BlockDAG is. This all combines to be a big red flag to me on the project, right? So I don't think I'm going to be buying any of it, guys. You guys do what you want with your money, obviously, and I could be wrong, and BlockDAG could come out and they could do fantastic things, but I'm seeing way too many red flags. I'm seeing too many bots, too much shilling on all. It's not just on X, it's even on Facebook. It's everywhere. It's on YouTube. It's everywhere, right? For BlockDAG, and that's a concern to me. I have never seen any other crypto project be shilled all over the place like BlockDAG is. It's a really, really big red flag, and there's like 1 million articles a day about it and stuff. I don't know, man. It's just something's not right with it for me. It's too in your face for me. So I don't know what you guys think about it, but it feels like it's too in your face for me. So I'm not buying any of it. I see red flags, but yes, Beebs, I will check out. I'll do some reading up on what's going on here with Caspa, brother. 93 million mined, equivalent to 15 million as of June. Nice. I'm holding a big old bag of Caspa too, man. I'm excited about that. Richie Rich, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Cointelegraph, okay. David, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Some of XCN investors: Visa, Nasdaq Ventures, Pantera Capital, Digital Currency Group. Yeah, I think those are some of the names that Rue Black brought up on the live stream. Very, very bigly, absolutely, man. Rob, do you still own one? Yep, I've never sold any of my Caspa. Never sold a single Caspa since I bought it, brother. None. Still hold it all. I seen a video that pointed out red flags against Blockdag a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. It's not rubbing me right, you know. That's what she said. Capital One Ventures, nice. Ty, what's up, buddy? What's up, Rob? Do you use a VPN? A friend of mine uses one that's been investing in crypto for some. I don't use one right now. I have been meaning to be honest with you. I used to use one off and on, but right now I don't. I don't do anything that I need one at this point in time. But I know that it is good for kind of hiding, you know, certain information from people. So, but right now I don't know. Very excited also, guys. I uploaded the first technical analysis lesson over on the Patreon last night. So if you guys want to check that out, if you want to start getting into the TA side of things, definitely jump over to the Patreon, guys. All right, so what do we got? Don't miss out on Huck to a coin. Didn't that rug yesterday? I'm pretty sure that rugged yesterday, man. Oh, maybe it was a different one. There's probably multiple because I was looking at Tom Crown's. He put out something yesterday, and here I'll show you. Just gotta find it. Yeah, here we go. See, this one Huck to. This one rugged yesterday. Boom. So, gotta be careful, guys. Gotta be careful. Do you know anything about Fifthscape? I do not. I remember complaining in late 2023 about the team and price. 2 months later, got a 4 to 5x with the bullish news. Why would you even consider selling now? A clear path to 10 to 20 cents once we close above 5. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I definitely not even close to selling over here, brother. Not even close to selling. I'm not selling for, I'm only selling 50% of my bag at all in this bull run, period. Like I told a lot of you guys that already, like, you know, most of my bag I'm holding on to for the following bull run because I'm not going to get these entry points. I'm not going to get entry points below a cent again. That's not going to happen, right? So, like I said, even if Jasmy goes to only goes to $1, it falls 90% ish. You're only going to have somewhere around a 10-cent Jasmy in the bottom of the next bear market, give or take, right? So, I mean, you're never going to get these entry points again. All right, guys. So I'm going to jump over to the news now. So as I always say, guys, if you have a chart or an altcoin you want me to look at, you have a question, just throw it over in a super chat, and I will get to it. So I'm going to get over to the news now since we're caught up in the chat. All right. So what do we got right off the bat here? Coinopedia markets, top 10 altcoins are on the brink of breakout on the weekly charts, guys. Jasmy and Caspa, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. Helium Mobile too, which kind of already broke out a little bit this morning. So Jasmy and Caspa on the brink of breakouts, according to Coinpedia Markets. So, love to see it. Love to see it. We got quite a bit of news today, actually, guys. Quite a bit of news. Eleanor Tourette says, breaking, the Supreme Court has just ruled in a 6-3 vote that when the SEC Gov seeks penalties for fraud, a defendant is entitled to a jury trial in federal court as opposed to being subjected to an agency's in-house legal proceedings. So if you guys don't know what that means, in these cases, the SEC was kind of governing themselves, right? Which was very clearly, bias, right? So they were having in-house legal proceedings to decide how much your penalties were, right? Over at the SEC, you were not being you were not having the opportunity to sit in front of a jury of your peers. Well, that just got swatted down in court. The Supreme Court just ruled that the SEC can no longer have in-house legal proceedings to decide penalties against when they're seeking penalties for fraud. So SEC takes another massive loss today, guys. You love to see that. Gary's not having a good day. And we're going to follow that up by talking with Stuart Alderati, who says another court slams the SEC, this time for unlawfully rescinding a rule on proxy advisory firms without adhering to Administrative Procedures Acts. The court explains that Gensler personally directed this illegal move. As we can see, the 2020 rule never went into effect. The SEC rescinded it in November of 2021, a month before proxy firms were required to comply with the notice and awareness conditions. The recession process began shortly after the new SEC chairman, defendant Gary Gensler, took office in June of 2021. Chairman Gensler directed his staff to reconsider the 2020 rule and suspended its enforcement in the meantime. Chair Gary Gensler's statement on the application of proxy rules and proxy voting advice. So Gary broke the law, and yet there's no consequences yet again. Granted, the court did smack them down for it. So look at this, guys, 2 massive losses for Gary Gensler and the SEC, and it's only noon my time, right? And there's more. Hold on. There will be more. Quick little mention here. We've officially broken 73,000 holders of Jasmy on Etherscan. Very, very bullish there. Very, very bullish there. All right, what do we got here? Jasmy and VeChain price charts print bullish signals as altcoin season approaches. Jasmy and VeChain are currently displaying strong bullish signals, indicating a possible uptrend in the altcoin environment. In particular, Jasmy is demonstrating resistance to downward pressure by establishing a sequence of higher lows, which are typically regarded as bullish indicators. This pattern points to a strong continuation as its recent uptrend, which has gained significant momentum. Meanwhile, VeChain has found solid horizontal support, horizontal support, prompting bullish price action. The dynamics of the market indicate a surge in buying interest as bulls reaffirm their control and raise hopes for additional price growth. Technical chart analysts show that, in contrast to VeChain's strong recovery from key support levels, Jasmy's confirmation of higher lows highlights the bullish trajectory. These developments highlight distinct but complementary strengths in altcoin sectors, setting the way for a potential greater performance as altcoins gain momentum. Despite changing market conditions, both investors and enthusiasts are keeping a close eye on these developments, expecting bullish momentum to continue in both Jasmy and VeChain. These bullish indicators are converging at the same time as the altcoin market is experiencing a resurgence, which indicates that there is hope for investors who are willing to diversify beyond traditional markets. As altcoin season approaches, the bullish prints on Jasmy and VeChain price charts serve as strong indicators of their endurance and the possibility of long-term upward momentum. These developments are crucial for investors getting ready for altcoin season because they show how the market is doing and where the opportunities may lie in the cryptocurrency space. So, expecting a reversal in Jasmy and VeChain among other altcoins. We'll have to stay on top of it, guys, and see what kind of plays out. But very, very bullish. Love to see it. What else do we got? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is exciting, guys. I dig this. Check it out. So Coinbase sues the SEC, FDIC, for information relating to crypto regulations. This is juicy, guys. This is juicy. So Coinbase is launching a new legal offensive against the SEC and the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation to produce documents relating to the agency's approaches to crypto regulations, Fox Business has learned. According to the lawsuits filed Thursday in Washington, D.C., District Court and U.S.'s largest crypto exchange is suing both regulators to gain access to internal records to shed light on what it describes as a deliberate and concerted effort by the SEC and the FDIC and other financial regulators to pressure banks to deny crypto firms access to federal banking systems. Quote, for years, financial regulators, including the SEC and FDIC and the Federal Reserve Board, have used every tool at their disposal to try to cripple the digital asset industry. And Coinbase spokeswoman said in a statement to Fox Business, we demand transparency from our federal government. The SEC declined comment. The FDIC did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The move comes following Coinbase's attempt to retrieve information through the Freedom of Information Act regarding the 3 SEC investigations into crypto firms and entrepreneurs between 2018 and 2024, including its recently closed probe into the Ethereum blockchain network. The exchange is hoping the requested information will give it a better understanding of the SEC's evolving views on digital assets over the years. Coinbase also requested details of the so-called pause letter sent by the FDIC between March 2022 and May 2023 to a handful of banks, causing them to pause any crypto-related activity until it could provide further guidance on risks associated with it. The pause letters were revealed following an October report by the FDIC office in the Inspector General's detailing the agency's strategies related to risks associated with cryptocurrencies. Coinbase says it was denied access to the requested information by both the SEC and the FDIC, despite being legally entitled to it under the Freedom of Information Act, which allows the public to request access to non-public records from federal agencies. So, what are they hiding? They are legally obligated to provide these documents, and they're not, because they know that they've been doing things behind the scenes that they're not supposed to be doing. I think that we're about to see an avalanche, a tsunami-esque storm of crap that's about to come out against these agencies and who's running them, right? This is exciting, guys. This is going to be good. This is like make a movie about it big, right? Like what's it called? The Big Short kind of thing, right? To see this kind of thing. This is exciting. You're living through this right now. There probably will be a movie about this in 10 years. I'm telling you. You'll be sitting there telling your kids, I was investing around that time, right? This is the second time this month that the SEC has been sued for failing to comply with Freedom of Information Act requests. On June 6th, the American Securities Association sued the agency to obtain documents relating to its investigations into record-keeping practices at dozens of Wall Street firms, including Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, and Goldman Sachs. In that case, the ASA was denied access on the basis that it may jeopardize similar investigations and enforcement actions into other firms. According to Coinbase's lawsuit, the SEC and FDIC are using similar grounds to deny Coinbase the information it's seeking, including whether top leadership at the agencies are using coordinated pressure tactics to choke off the $2 trillion digital asset industry from the lifeblood of the federal banking system. Could be trouble, guys. Could be trouble for them. Coinbase references its so-called Operation Choke Point 2.0, the term used by crypto industry participants to refer to what they see as a concerted effort by financial regulators to make it hard, or in some cases, to outright deny crypto firms access to banking services they need to exist in the United States economy. The 2.0 part is in homepage to a 2013 enforcement initiative dubbed Operation Choke Point, in which the federal regulators in the Obama administration denied banking services to so-called high-risk businesses like payday lenders, which charged high-interest short-term loans for consumers. Other crypto participants, I hate when the page jumps like that, have alleged that the financial institutions have restricted or terminated their access to services for associating with digital assets. On Wednesday, the founder of the cryptocurrency exchange Shapeshift, Eric Voorhees, Jason's brother, I guess, took to X to explain that the fintech firm Revolut had shut down his account for interacting with crypto. Wyoming-based crypto bank Custodia is currently appealing the judge's decision to allow the Federal Reserve discretion to deny its access to so-called master accounts, which would give the state-chartered bank access to the central bank's liquidity facilities and payment services. In the meantime, Coinbase hopes its lawsuit will help provide a clearer picture of the SEC's thinking behind its enforcement actions against the exchanges. There is no clear picture. They're working with the Biden administration to try to stop crypto. There is no, evolving understanding of crypto. They're not, earnestly trying to, do something legitimate here, right? They're breaking the law and they know it. That's why they're not turning over these FOIC, sort of Freedom of Information Act, documents. That's why they're not turning them over, because they know that's incriminating against them, right? Where were we here? Which is currently being litigated in the New York federal court, as the SEC claims Coinbase is violating securities laws by operating potential unregistered securities in the form of cryptocurrencies on its platform. Coinbase says the SEC has refused to articulate a consistent view on the securities laws applications to digital assets, which is ultimately hurting the industry's participants. However, the company may be waiting for a long time to get the information it's seeking. According to a recent report from the Government Accountability Office, there is a massive backlog of FOIA requests due to an increase in the volume and depth of information being sought by companies and individuals in recent years. The report shows that in 2022, the government-wide request backlog surpassed 200,000 requests for the first time. Wow. So that is how many people and entities are requesting Freedom of Information Act information from these agencies. 200,000, guys. That's how shady they've been acting, Unbelievable. Yet believable, right? And we've got more bullish news. Check this out, guys. So, I'm excited to announce that VanEck just filed for the first Solana exchange-traded fund in the US. So the first Solana ETF application has been applied for in the US. Now, we talked about last week that Canada had officially applied for a Solana ETF, and now the US has officially, VanEck has officially applied for a Solana ETF. Some thoughts on why we believe Solana is a commodity are below. Now, listen, I have my own thoughts on this afterwards. So you're going to want to stick around to know what I think will happen with this application, okay? Why did we file for it? A competitor to Ethereum, Solana is open source blockchain software designed to handle various applications, including payments, trading, gaming, and social interactions, operating as a single global state machine without sharding or layer twos. The Solana blockchain is unique combination of scalability, speed, and low costs may offer a better user experience for many use cases. By enabling thousands of transactions per second with minimal fees and employing an advanced security mechanism that combines proof of history and proof of stake, we believe Solana stands out as a powerful and accessible blockchain software. We think this combination of high throughput, low fees, robust security, and strong community vibes makes Solana an attractive option for an exchange-traded fund, offering investors exposure to a versatile and innovative open source ecosystem. Why do we believe Solana is a commodity like Bitcoin, Ether, etc.? We believe the native token, SOL, functions similar to other digital commodities such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. It is utilized to pay for transaction fees and computational services on the blockchain like Ether. On the Ethereum network, SOL can be traded on digital asset platforms or used in peer-to-peer transactions. The broad range of applications and services supported by the Solana ecosystem, from decentralized finance to non-fungible tokens, underscores Solana's utility. Notice they didn't mention meme coins. And value as a digital commodity. No single intermediary or entity operates or controls the Solana network, a principle referred to as decentralization. The transaction validation and record-keeping infrastructure are collectively maintained by a diverse user base comprising numerous independent validators distributed globally. These validators are responsible for processing transactions and securing the network, ensuring no single entity can monopolize the system. Solana's decentralized nature, high utility, and economic feasibility align with the characteristics of other established digital commodities, reinforcing our belief that Solana may be a valuable commodity with use cases for investors, builders, and entrepreneurs looking for alternatives to the App Store. Okay. Anyway, guys, now here's my thoughts on this. Okay. Do I think that this is going to get approved? And the answer is no. And I have a reason why, right? Because I looked back, guys, and it turns out in the history of the United States, there has never been a commodity that does not already have a futures market that has ever been approved for a spot ETF, right? It's never happened before. So I don't see it happening. I think that they're going to, the SEC will deny it under that guise. Do I think they'll then get sued and eventually we'll see a Solana ETF? Yes. But if the SEC was to go ahead and just approve this, right, it would be the first time in history we've seen a commodity that did not have a futures market get approved for a spot ETF. It's never happened. So very interesting little wrinkle that they'll have to work out somehow. They might have to go through the process of getting a futures first and then getting a spot ETF, but just a very interesting little wrinkle. that I bet you probably didn't know, because, you know, who brings the alpha? This guy, right? All right, what else do we got? Paul Graywall, financial regulators have used multiple tools at their disposal to try to cripple the digital. Yeah, he's just quoting what happened with the FDIC. So we've already kind of gone through that. So we'll skip through that. But he's absolutely right. All right. The $100 trillion crypto opportunity. Listen up.
Just be part of that trend. 2.5 trillion, 100 trillion. Don't get thrown off.
How do we get 200 trillion for the crypto asset class when the S&P 500 is 50 trillion today?
So this is a unique asset class because it's money. It's the rails for money. It's probably the rails for the financial system. Like equities should be tokenized, more efficient use of better technology, efficient capital. So that's equities, bonds, derivatives. What are derivatives? Particularly OTC derivatives, they're just unique contracts. Well, that's NFTs. Okay, so the financial system, clear. Okay, well, the derivative market is 1.4 quadrillion. Now, it doesn't mean it's 1.4 quadrillion usage of the underlying token you'd need, but that's a lot of value and volume that's going to happen. So that's the real world asset side of the equation. Then there's the culture side. We talked about memes. Memes are valuable. What is the value of the culture of Disney? Disney's what, $100, $200 billion company? The value of Disney culturally, trillion, 2 trillion, it's gigantic. The value of pop stars, the value of all sorts of things, sports teams. We haven't known how to realize this. These are intangibles. So those kind of things. Then there's just the simple use cases for things like ticketing. Straightforward, all tickets should be NFTs, particularly hotel rooms, plane tickets, all of that kind of stuff. People, it's really interesting. I watch a lot of people, particularly the finance people who get crypto. They're like, yeah, real world assets, that's the big thing. I'm like, yeah, it's huge. I get it. Add together all of the financial services companies in the Western world, all of them, and add together all of the culture companies. And for that, that's Google, because of YouTube and WhatsApp. That's Meta, X. You could add LVMH. You can add, the Disneys, the media companies, the sports teams, the music, everything else. Dwarfs the finance industry, kills it. Just the number of ads that are served on social media, which is just attention monetization, hundreds of billions of dollars a day.
He's absolutely right, guys. RWAs, like if you don't have many RWA projects or DPIN projects in your portfolio, I would highly, highly suggest that you look into it. And I love this comparison to memes to Disney, right? There's no intrinsic value in the characters of Disney. However, as a culture, there is no different than memes, right? That is why memes have stood the test of time, in my opinion. That's why they always will at this point. They're here to stay, as much as some people don't like them, right? They've become inwoven into a part of our culture in the West. Not even just in the West, globally, really, right? So I loved that comparison, in my opinion. Absolutely loved it. Nothing but the North Talk with the super chat. Thank you so much, my friend Rob. We're going to be freaking rich like there is not tomorrow. Thank you for your hard work. Work brother in arms, Jasmy all the way, guys. Absolutely, man. Thank you so much, my friend, for you're always supporting the channel, man, and that is greatly appreciated. And yes, man, yes, we are going to be, man. We're being consistent. We are just nailing it. We are DCAing, man, and it's going to be lights out. Just think 12 to 15 months, guys, from now, this chat is going to be going nuts with people euphoric. with all the gains that they're making, guys, I am so jacked up about it. You're absolutely right. Nothing but the North talk. Absolutely, man. It's going to be so fun. This next 12 to 15 months is going to be so fun once the parabolic part starts, guys. You have no idea, right? No idea. And I absolutely agree, man. Thank you so much for your support, my friend, as always. Right. What else do we got? Yes, check this out. This is frustrating to say the least. So John Deaton says, this is the nonsense people are sick and tired of coming from our government. Gary Gensler, working at the direction of Elizabeth Warren, joined the anti-crypto army she promised to build when she announced her re-election. Gensler, a chairman of the SEC, has declared Coinbase's business illegal. Yet, the U.S. government is using that illegal business to sell Bitcoin to the American public. You can't make this up. So you've got one branch of the American government, which is the SEC and Elizabeth Warren, saying that that Coinbase is operating as an illegal entity, and at the same time, you have the U.S. government selling Bitcoin for profit on Coinbase and dumping those Bitcoin on the American public. So which one is it? Why is the American government using an illegal entity to make money? It doesn't make any sense unless Coinbase is not acting illegally, right? It's so what they're saying here is it's illegal for you to use Coinbase to make money, but it's okay for them to use Coinbase to make money. The money they're making is from us. For every seller, there has to be a buyer, right? So they're taking our money. We're buying their Bitcoin. Granted, we're buying it at cheap prices, right? But does that not frustrate you? Like, they're telling you that you shouldn't use it, but they're doing it. That's infuriating, to say the least. Oh, man. Talk about hypocritical. Breaking, Coinbase now supports USDC on Algorand. Coinbase has 1.5 million USDCA, Algorand USDC, in reserve. Coinbase recently transferred the 1.5 million via Circle on June 14th, 2024 from Ethereum to Algorand. You can now enter the Algorand address for sending USDCA from Coinbase without receiving a warning. Nice. Love it to see it for Algorand. Very bullish on Algo, guys. You know that. Solana, okay, so we covered that already. Check this out, guys. Look at this. So, El Salvador, students are learning about Bitcoin mining in school. Okay, El Salvador students learning about Bitcoin mining in school. And in the West, here, we're more concerned with teaching our children that if they want to identify as a kitty cat, they can. You see why the West is in decay now as a society? That's why I send my son to private school, right? But yeah, unbelievable, right, guys? This is why are we not integrating this kind of stuff into our school system? Why are we not teaching kids about digital assets? Why are we not teaching them about taxes? Why are we not teaching them about the economy? Why are we teaching them how to cut a frog open? And that they can be a kitty cat if they want. Like, this is why the West is falling, guys. This is why it's falling, right? Our priorities have just been shot to hell out here in the West. Shot to hell. All right, what else do we got? Boom, check it out, guys. The Dixie is still not dumping. Still not dumping. I mean, one could argue that this is, if we go Wix, right, that this could be very bearish for it here, right, as we go. We're in this channel right now, right? We're in this channel. And these generally break to the downside, right? So it's very, very possible we could see this dump eventually. But I mean, we're waiting. We're still freaking waiting. By the way, guys, listen, if you want some TA lessons and stuff like that, jump over to the Patreon, guys. I just uploaded the first of many, many, many TA lessons over on the Patreon last night. So you're definitely going to want to check that out. So check out the Patreon. Oh, we got another super chat here. Let's check that out. Nothing but the North talk again with the super chat, my friend. The question here is if it reaches 62 cents by December 2024 or January, technically, can we maybe see the double of it like adult? Yeah, absolutely we could. If it reaches, like I know that Steph's Crypto is talking about 62 cents by January, right? What I would say to that is, for one, I agree. I think we could actually see 80 cents to $1 by then, but I'll go with 62 cents. But you have to remember, though, is that even if we're at 62 cents by January, we still, at that point in time, have not officially entered the parabolic part of the bull run, right? There would still be the blow off top to happen at 62 cents. So yes, theoretically, we could go to $1.24. We could go to $1.50. We could hit $2, right? Depending on the level of adoption that we get. And to be honest with you, I think that there will be a lot of FOMO into Jasmy considering, right? Once Jasmy hits like 10 cents, 25 cents, guys, people are going to be talking about it. These bigger content creators are going to be talking about it again like crazy. So absolutely, yes, I would agree with that. I think that $1.24 would be conservative for the blow off top, to be honest with you. All right, where was I here? Hang on. All right. Bitcoin dominance. Yeah. So just kind of still down a little bit, guys. It was up at like 56%. We're down to 54. But again, another factor we're waiting for a complete collapse on this to the downside. So we can see altcoin season kick off. Hopefully soon, right? Let's go over to the bubbles and have a look, shall we? I'd like to make a stop in on the bubbles. Look at Helium Mobile, guys, 29.6. Somebody had asked me, I made a video on it about a week ago, and somebody had asked me about it, and I said, yeah, it was fantastic price to get in on. Up very, very juicy, guys, 29.7% on the day so far. Absolutely crazy. Look at Caspa up 9.7, having itself, it's fighting resistance again. Can Caspa, guys, if Caspa can break through resistance at like 18.2, 18.3, I think it is, if it can close a daily candle above that level, holy crap, are we going to run to like 25 cents on Caspa, guys? So we could be seeing price discovery on Caspa very, very soon because it's kissing up right against all-time highs right now, right? So Jasmy's up 4.7%, 3 cents one. BTC's pushing for 62K. Not too bad, guys. Not too bad. XCN. I scooped up a lot of XCN over the last few days. The members got my buy alerts. Look at a Tor, guys. 42.7% up on the day, guys. If you were scooping up a Tor, fantastic, man. Oh, yeah, guys, I almost forgot to tell you guys. So the merger, AGIX, Fetch, and Ocean, okay? Coinbase is not participating in the merger, okay? So if you're holding any of those three tokens on Coinbase, move them immediately. You have to move them off of Coinbase. You have to move them to Binance or one of the other exchanges that is participating. Otherwise, your coins are going to be worth nothing and you're going to lose your money, okay? Coinbase, again, is not participating in the merger. Do not hold your coins there. If it's Ocean, Fetch, Fetch AI, or AGIX, you will lose your money, okay? So make the move, guys. Move your money over to either Binance or somewhere, one of the other exchanges that is supporting it so that you can get your ASI tokens, okay? Do not lose your money. Public service announcement here, guys. But outside of that, yeah, look at this. Everything's up. Glimmer's having a good time. Look at this recovery, guys. Solana's back up to 9.4%. Nice. Very, very nice. I dig it. I dig it. Huck to. That whole Huck to thing was kind of funny, eh? All right, let's get back into the chat. What we got? We'll bring the chart back up. Okay, let's get into the chat here, guys. What do we got? Songs fly. I remember complaining in late 2023. Oh, yeah, so we read that one already. X marks the spot. What's up, man? Tara, if you sell at $1 and buy back at 10 cents, that's a 10x on your coin. Entry point is not the final determination. No, absolutely. But I'm looking at keeping 50% for 2028, 2029's bull run for where it's going to be at that point, right? So I will be buying more Jasmy at the bottom of the next bear market around 10 cents for sure. But yeah, you will have 10 times the coins no matter the entry point. That's if you buy back in. You're assuming some people are going to buy back in, right? Some people may not at 10 cents. Crypto Kool-Aid, I don't know if you covered it, but what is the Swift vesting schedule? I've actually tried to find that a couple of times, and we haven't been able to find it. I even had Rue Black, who does strictly does a lot of Swift coverage, and even he didn't really know what it was. They haven't really said. So, but I'm gonna keep digging for it, man. I'm gonna keep digging for it. What do you think about Crow with Knife? I think Crow with Knife is going to do okay. For me, it's the top meme coin on Kronos, right? So, I mean, let's go over and have a look here. Crow with Knife, yeah, yeah, it's a top meme coin on Crow. I mean, it's going to do very, very well in my opinion. Being the top meme coin on Crow. I don't personally hold any. I think it'll do fine. Yeah, I think it will do fine. Crypto.com, Radium. It needs more listings. That's the thing, right? It doesn't really have any major listings. So if we can get it over on Binance and like BitTrue and KuCoin, we need a lot more liquidity to come into it. But outside of that, David, but let me break the law and let's see how that goes. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I watched this documentary about how billionaires and government officials ripped us retailers off and suffered no consequences. 100%. They never do, right? Nicholas, what's up, big dog? Good to see you, brother. Rob, I've been holding 1 mil Jasmy for over a year. I'm thinking of buying 1 mil XCN now. What do you think? How much XCN do I need for crazy? 1 mil XCN is a good number. I'm personally chipping away at trying to get myself about 4 million, but 1 million XCN is a decent number in my opinion, right? So, I mean, if you're holding, realistically, if you're holding 1 million XCN, right, and it only gets back to its all-time high, you're still making about $180,000 on 1 million XCN, right? So that's pretty good. That's pretty good return. Rob, carrying us to the finish line. Can't wait until the end of it so Rob can give the biggest I told you so. Yes, exactly. We're just gonna have a big I told you so party, right? Hopefully you still do vids and everything for the bear market, Rob, because I'll definitely be here. Yeah, I am going to. I'm going to be here for the entire bear market, guys. And I know a lot of people are going to disappear through the bear market because it's boring and things aren't exciting and stuff. But I'm not going anywhere, guys. Through the next bear market, I will be here, same as I am now. Live streams every day, videos every day. We have to. You have to stay on top of the news on a daily basis. In a bear market, it's actually more important to be up to date on what's going on than it is when everything's euphoric, right? It's in the bear market, you see developments, you see partnerships, you see collaborations, you see companies go under, right? You have to be on top of this stuff. You can't just disappear for a year and a half in the bear market and then pop in and expect to win, because you have no idea what's been going on for the last year and a half, right? So yes, absolutely liquidity. I will be here for the entire next bear market, 100%. And I look forward to you being here with me. Nothing but the North talk. All you need is to be patient, Jasmy family. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's all it takes. The funny thing about that is, guys, I get asked all the time. I get asked by people all the time who are not in crypto. And they say to stuff to me like, so you're telling me if I put $5,000 into, crypto, whatever, right? Whatever project, then I can turn that into a couple $100,000 in just 4 years just by buying it and holding it. That sounds too good to be true. That sounds too easy, right? Yeah. And I've said this before. Yes, it does sound too easy. It definitely sounds too easy and too good to be true. Try doing it, though. Those of you that have been here through this last couple of years in the bear market, through all the dumps and the sideways action and, all the FUD and everything, let me ask you a question here. Does it feel easy, right? Has it felt easy through all of this? You know what I'm saying? It sounds easy when you say it, but surviving it is something entirely different, right? So patience is definitely all you need. Our government officials allow everyone to rip us off illegally, and yes, it's frustrating the hell out of me. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. That's my saving grace. Maybe not right away, but April 2025. Yeah. Well, I mean, definitely, right? Like I said, next year for sure, man. Next year for sure. It's definitely realistic. Zach, when we look at Jenkson's forecasting at $17, Jasmy 2026, that goes massively against the market cycle. What do you think about that? I agree. And you have to understand, I've talked about this a couple of times. I think that the reason that they're not we're talking about people who are used to the traditional stock market, right? They're not used to the volatility of the crypto market or the 4-year cycle. So I think their numbers are off. And the only reason I think they're off is because of the timeline. I think their timeline is off, right? Could they get there by the peak of 2028, 2029? Yes, I think that's definitely more realistic of a timeline, which is why I'm holding 50% of my Jasmy, right? Because they need time to get a lot of those tokens out of circulation. And right now, I mean, we're just going to run out of road, right? And like you mentioned, 2026, we're going to be halfway towards the bottom of the next bear market, right? So it doesn't really line up with, but that's again because they're talking from a position of the traditional stock market kind of perspective, right? So I think as they more adjust to the crypto volatility and stuff in the 4-year cycles, they'll start to understand a little more. So I think that what they're saying is accurate. Like I think they can get to $17, but I think that their timeline is just off. So Tizzo, you can move them to decentralized wallets and get the switch there. Yes. Oh, there you go. Perfect. What will happen if Trump legalized crypto? If he was elected president, can we imagine how high the entire? Yeah, it would go nuts. It would go nuts, right? You're absolutely right. Because all retail people who thought it was a bad thing, they would all be like, oh, this is legal. This is okay. This is legit, right? It would legitimize the market, not only for institutional investors, but for most of the retail investors who are not involved as well, who don't understand it, right? I couldn't find it either. Yeah, I'll keep looking for you though, brother. I will keep looking. You know what I'm going to do actually, guys? I'm actually today when we're finished this live stream, I'm going to reach out to the team at Swift and see if I can, you know what? I'm going to see if I can interview someone from over there. Wouldn't that be great? I'll see if I get a response, but I'm going to reach out today, guys. What would be the difference when utility kicks in for the XRPLM, Jasmy, etc. In the I assume you mean bear market? I don't think there will be much of a difference if you're asking about will there be a difference in price for XRP and XLM for the bear market. The volatility will still be the same, in my opinion. It'll get a little less, obviously, but not enough to not still be part of the 4-year cycle. I think we're still a couple of cycles away from the traditional 4-year cycle breaking, to be honest with you. And that is when traditional utility is going to officially kind of take over, right? So yes, absolutely. That's how I think that's going to kind of play out. 2026. What if everybody uses Jasmy stable coins? Maybe that their plan is to make money. Yeah, I mean, hey, maybe. It's entirely. I don't know. That's the thing, is that we don't know their full scope, their full plans for their layer 2, right? For their ecosystem, right? They may have plans that we don't even know about that are going to kick things into pretty high gear. So you're absolutely right. Just got 100,000 coins, Jasmy today. Nice. Congratulations, man. Travis, Jasmy will be upheld by their PDL. In other words, shake proof, taken 35 billion off the market. Yeah, I mean, that's trusting that people are not going to take their profits, though, right? That's what that's trusting. What's your plan for Spell token? I don't hold any Spell token, honestly. I've talked about this a few times with Spell token. I have a little bit of a concern when it comes to Spell. The reason that I don't hold any is because, again, we have 2 bills in Congress right now that are going to be merged sometime near the end of this year, beginning of next year, and that is the FIT 21 Act and then the Gillibrand Loomis bill, right? Now, that's going to probably get signed into law, some sort of hybrid of those two bills. And in one of the bills, the Gillibrand Loomis bill, is the banning of algorithmic stablecoins in the United States, I think for 3 to 5 years, something like that. Now, Spell token has an algorithmic stablecoin that they rely on in their ecosystem, right? That is concerning to me. See, that's why I do my research. That's why I do my deep diving, because a lot of people don't know that, right? And if Congress bans algorithmic stablecoins, I need to see how Spell as a project and as an ecosystem is going to respond to the banning of an algorithmic stablecoin that their ecosystem relies on, right? So we'll see what happens with that. We're going to play that by ear. Swift is very undervalued, considering only have a total of 10 billion total coins. What will Swift's price be at the peak of this bull run? I mean, listen, I think that Swift this time around can hit somewhere around $1. However, as you guys know, I bought enough tokens so that I can exit at about 25 cents, right? I can get to 25 cents. I will be a Swift coin millionaire, and I will be able to walk away with that money while everyone else is waiting for $1, right? So MIM is not tradable on any U.S. exchanges. MIM? All right. All right, guys. So we're caught up on the chat, and we got through the news. So I guess we're going to wrap it there, guys. We're going for about an hour and a half. So I will be back tomorrow morning again. Well, tomorrow around the same time, tomorrow around noon, my time, right? And yeah, have yourselves a fantastic day, guys. We got some great content coming out today. Again, guys, if you want to start learning TA, right? Then jump over to the Patreon. I just uploaded the first video over there. Spell token algorithmic stablecoin is MIM. Yes, absolutely. It's not tradable. Yeah, I know it's not tradable on any of the exchanges, but the fact that they have one in their ecosystem, right? I don't know how that's going to be affected here, right? The fact that their ecosystem depends on it, and the other projects inside the ecosystem are operating here, they're still linked with that algorithmic stablecoin. So, and the reason that they're so scared of this is because of what happened with Terra Luna, and we all know that, right? They don't want something like that happening. The MIM algorithmic stablecoin doesn't have to operate in the United States for it to have a complete collapse and affect investors here, similar to what happened with Terra Luna, right? That's going to be their fear. So, Hangman, hit the like button. Yes, absolutely. So yeah, guys, definitely jump over to the Patreon. We just uploaded the first TA lesson over there. We give some examples. We show you what's going on. So definitely, if you want to start learning some charting, jump over to the Patreon. Also, guys, I started to offer, I've brought back the one-on-one video calls with me. If you want to get booked in with me one-on-one, then definitely jump over to the Patreon for that. And you can book your one-on-ones with me, no problem. So yeah. All right, guys. Thank you as always. It's always appreciated, man. Nothing but the North Talk. As always, thank you for supporting the channel, my friend. It's greatly, greatly appreciated to have that support. And yeah, guys, as always, hit the like, hit the subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right. Have a good day, guys.